Limmud, I was there at the beginning. There was a cage many, many years ago. What was it called? The Conference for Alternatives in Jewish Education? Yeah, right. I was a founding member of CAGE, and at one point, some Brits came over to be at CAGE. They were very taken by the model. They brought the model back to England and very quickly changed it from CAGE, which was geared to educators, to a general adult education kind of pluralist setting. And it took off in England very quickly and became, I think, a major force in the British Jewish community for bringing together people from, all kinds of backgrounds in a setting where everybody felt comfortable. That's what's amazing, is that the model took off and has become now a kind of communal model in communities around the world. Is it 80? It's probably 80, something like that, where there are registered Limmuds who abide by the norms of the Limmud ethos and create these things. There was just one in Toronto last week. Another interesting thing is FSU Limmud, where there are Russians. Toronto has a Russian Limmud. In addition to its regular Limmud, I attended a Russian Limmud in New York a few years ago, where there's a lot of Russians. First of all, sessions given in Russian, but also an attempt to appeal to the unique qualities of sort of Russian Jewish culture. Oh, today I got to teach Esther, which I love. I've been battling with the Book of Esther for decades, and recently finished a book which I hope to get published one day. It's a kind of radical interpretation of what Esther, the book, might have meant before the rabbis started interpreting it, probably about 200 or 300 years after it first came on the scene. In that period, I think it had a radically different meaning than the rabbis gave it later on, for their own good reasons. So I think it's another way of looking at Esther. So I've seen sessions that excite me, and like any Limmud, there's something for everybody. And I'll be going to a session as soon as you let me get to one.